Hi there, welcome to Library Storytime. I'm Miss Lisa and this is Miss Susanna, and we've got some books and activities for you today. Our first book is called Mother Goose, but it's crossed out, so it's called Mother Bruce. If you look at that picture, you can see the bear with a bunch of little chicks climbing all over him. That's not a normal thing, is it? Let's see what's going to happen to this poor little bear. All right, here we go. Mother Bruce. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. Look at that face. He did not like sunny days. He did not like the rain. He did not like cute little animals. Nothing makes him happy. He's a grump. Bruce only liked one thing: eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. He's got his head in this hole and he's saying, "Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow." Here's his little basket. He's collecting eggs.
Oh, no.
But Bruce didn't eat raw eggs like other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. Look at the bear. He's got his own computer. He's looking for fancy egg recipes. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. And so he went to go get his ingredients. First, he caught a few salmon. He's in the river. Then he collected honey from a local beehive. He liked to support local businesses, you see. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. "Are these eggs free range and organic?" He's talking to her. Oops. At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. Got them in the little pot. Just going to stick them in the water. But the fire in his stove fizzled. And so he went out to get some more wood. When Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. What do you think, boys and girls, what happened when he was out getting wood?
The fish burnt.
The fish burnt? Okay, but he's working with eggs, so yeah, maybe he did something with the fish. Let's see what happens. Mama!
Uh-oh.
Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. Those eggs hatched. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings.
Uh-oh.
He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast. But for some reason, he lost his appetite. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest. I will have to ask Mrs. Goose about the return policy.
I like his shopping cart.
But when he went back to the nest, he found a note. Be back in April. Mrs. Goose had flown south early.
Uh-oh.
Bruce left the goslings there anyway and went back home.
You can't leave babies. Oh, no.
Mama! Mama! But he was followed. Bruce was very stern and said things like, "Go away," and "I'm not your mother," and also, "I liked you better when you were just eggs." Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy with them. Arrgh! Oh. But it didn't work. Goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a he and he is a bear. Mama, mama, mama.
Oh, no.
Look at them following.
They're even walking
the
like
bear.
him.
Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it, teaching them how to swim. But it was hard work. Look at his little
Baby carrier.
Baby carrier, yes. Blah! Ew! Ew, yuck. Look, and they're all taking naps. Zzz. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older. So these were the annoying little baby geese and stubborn teenage geese. Look, they got little headphones on. Boring adult geese. And then one afternoon, he saw other goose families flying south. Finally, he could be rid of those geese, and he could take a long winter's nap.
Finally.
Bruce explained migration, but they didn't listen. Look, they're all dressed for winter. Bruce needed the geese to leave, and so he got creative. Gonna parachute them off. But nothing worked. Look, he even made little planes for them. The geese would not leave Bruce. He just sighed. Look, they loved their mama.
Aww.
So Bruce decided to pack up some bags and take his geese into town. They boarded a bus.
Look at their little backpacks.
And they migrated to Miami. Now every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about at the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade, while Bruce dreams of new recipes. Recipes that don't hatch. Mama?
Uh-oh.
You guys see what's happening? Here's a turtle.
It hatched out.
It hatched out of its little egg here, and he's looking at the goose.
So he thinks the goose is his mama. It's going to start all
Isn't
over.
that an awesome story? That was called Mother Bruce. All right, Miss Susanna's got another book for us today.
All right, the next book is called How to Count to 1 and Don't Even Think About Bigger Numbers. We're going to see. There's all kinds of things we're going to find in here. How to count to 1 and don't even think about bigger numbers. Hello. Welcome to a fun new counting book. Are you ready to start counting?
Yeah.
All right. As we go through the book, follow the instructions. Don't worry if you make a mistake. Let's start with something nice and easy. Do you know what an apple looks like? Good. Simply count how many apples you see.
1.
1. Yes. Correct. 1. Now for something bigger. How many elephants are on this page?
1.
1. Yes, that's right. Just 1. Now, what about this? How many sausages do you see?
1.
Where's the sausage? Up here, isn't it? In the whale's spout. Did you think they were going to ask how many whales? All right. Bravo! You're really getting the hang of counting to 1. But it's going to get more difficult now.
Oh.
How many
1.
flies are in the soup?
1.
1. Is this getting difficult?
No.
Amazing! You certainly can count to 1. That's fantastic. Okay, this is a bit more tricky. There are lots of things on this page. Can you pick just 1 and count it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here's a hint. The answer is 1 dinosaur, 1 Jello tower, 1 meteor, or 1 pair of underpants. What are all these things going on in space?
Golden Goose Race.
Hooray! You're so good at counting to 1, you will go far in life, that's for sure. But just to make sure you have really got the hang of this, please count all the ducks that are rollerblading.
Oh.
1. No counting the other ducks, please. In this book, you must only count to 1.
I wasn't thinking.
Now for something even more difficult. Can you handle it?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
On this page, there are lots of worms, but only one of them is in disguise.
On top.
Yeah. Ignore all the other worms, please, and count only that one worm. Yep, he's in disguise. That's a silly disguise. He's still a worm. Great job. So here we have some rhinos, a few baboons, a number of snakes, several ants and butterflies, and one giraffe. Using your counting skills, please count the giraffe. One. I hope you didn't count all the other animals. Remember, this book is about counting to 1. Hey, what number comes after 1? Oh, I'm kidding. Don't say it. The answer will always be 1. Like just this picture of just one cake. Please count it. Where's the picture of the cake?
Right there.
There, that's right. There's one cake. There's a lot of ones in there, but we were looking for the cake. Just checking.
One apple.
You
One banana.
only counted the cake, right? Because there was only one cake. And in this book, you're counting to 1. I think we should go back to the beginning just to be sure. Here is 1 apple for you to count.
One.
1.
And one bite out of it.
Yeah, that's 1 and 1 leaf and 1 stem and 1 shadow. What? Did you think you would learn to count to big numbers like 100? Well, no.
I can't say.
If you really want to count to a big number, you could go through the whole book and count all the things from the beginning to the end. But that would take you all day. So, last question. How many goldfish do you see?
Two.
Wait, no, don't say 2. I meant to say how many goldfish are wearing glasses. But I made a mistake. And now you just said 2. Maybe you're better at counting than I thought. I think you deserve a prize. Here it is. Would you like to count it? 1. Lots of funny things in that book. Okay, for our activity, we have something really fun, a little bit different today. And what we're going to do is some counting. But I think we'll have a little bit more fun than what was in that book. So we're going to start. I'm going to put up numbers on the board. We're going to start with 0. What comes next? 1. We knew about 1. 2. 3. 4. Do I have enough room? 5. I'll give these to you, Miss Lisa. 6. 7. 8. And what's next? 9. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to point to one of you, and you'll come stand up here, and I'll give you a bag of items to count. Okay, so why don't you come up here and count this for me, okay? Would you like to stand up here? Yes. All right, so what's in this bag?
Dinosaurs.
Yes, dinosaurs. Would you count them for us?
1, 2.
1, 2, that's right. Can you point on the board the number 2? Right here. That's right, thank you. All right, now, here we go. Colton, why don't you come up here? What have we got right here? We have some finger puppets. Can you count how many there are?
1, 2, 3.
3, that's right. Would you like to count on or point on the board where number 3 is? Very good, very good. All right, here we go. Why don't you come up here and you can count these dice for us.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. Can you point to number 9?
Look at the camera.
There we go. That's nice. All right, here we go. We've got one for you.
Oh.
How many bubble containers have we got here? Why don't you turn around so they
Turn
can
this
see?
way so we can
Let's
count the lids.
Want to count with me? 1, 2, 3,
6,
7. 7, that's right. Number 7. Thank you. All right, here we go. We're going to do, here, why don't you come here? Yes. And you count the glue sticks in this bag for us, okay? Let's turn you around so the boys and girls at home can see too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, number 8. Thank you. Okay. Colton, why don't you come up here? We have a purple water bear. How many purple water bears are in this bag?
1.
1. Where's one? Whoops! There we go. Thank you. All right. And why don't you come? Now we have pins that you might put on your jacket buttons. How many of those do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 5. Thank you. All right. And Colton, one more. All right. These are rubber ducks. How many rubber ducks are in here?
4.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would you like to point to 4? Sorry about that. There you go. Thank you. Now it's your turn.
6.
Yeah, they're ping pong balls. There's 6. It even says it on the package. Thank you.
Didn't even have to count them.
So that was kind of fun, wasn't it? All right. Thank you, boys and girls.
Well, parents, that's a really cool activity to teach your children to count. So if you find little toys at home, put them in a bag, give them to your child and have them count them. And then maybe they can even practice writing the digits too. So all of that will help kids get ready for school and ready for counting.
Could we see the fish?
All right, so our next book is called The Duck Never Blinks. Okay, blinking is an important thing that our bodies do to keep the dust and stuff out, right?
Can you
and so let's see if this duck never blinks in this whole book. Did you see that duck over there? I've been watching that duck all day, and it hasn't blinked. Its eyes are wide open. Not even once. Will you help me make the duck blink?
Look at that, all through the early morning and all day long. He hasn't blinked.
We could try creeping up to the duck and shouting. Maybe that will make the duck blink. Here goes. Armadillo, fire engine, Walla Walla, pasta sauce, French fry, Canada, vacuum cleaner, hungry horse. He still is not blinking. We could try telling the duck a sad story. And then my hamster got a job at the circus, and that was the last I saw of Mr. Fluffbun.
Oh,
He's crying, but he's not blinking. How about we look away for a second and then look back really fast? Oh, arg. His eyes are still open. Let's tell the duck a joke. That's sure to do it. What's brown and sticky? A stick! Ah, he's laughing, but he's not blinking. Just so you know, I'm not blinking first. I don't care how late it gets. I will not be beaten by a duck. No way! Hey, do ducks even have eyelids? Can you see any? Ah, they're there. So the duck can blink. You look real careful. He's got a little pink around his eyes. But the duck won't blink. My eyes are dry and I have things to do. Okay, duck, how about we blink on 3? Then it will be a draw. I'll count. 1, 2, 3. Blink. Just once. Please.
look at that.
Look at all of it.
Early in the morning, all the way through. He's still not blinking.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm blinking. You win. Are you happy now, Duck? The game is over. You can blink. Really, Duck? You won't blink? Even after you've won? Oh, childish. I'm out. You'd better watch that duck closely. He's got to blink sometime. I'm going home for a nap. Good night, or good luck, and goodbye, duck.
Oh, he's looking around. He's looking around.
Oh, look what happened.
What'd he do?
Just
He blinked.
back to get my hat. So, did the duck blink?
Yes.
There he is, he's winking at us. That's a very fun interactive story. You can really look at the duck and look at his eyes every page. So that's the duck never blinks. It's funny, huh?
Baby.
All right, our last story for today is called The Boy Who Cried Ninja. Ninja! All right, let's see what happens to this little guy. All right. Once there was a boy named Tim who no one believed.
Why is he in his underpants? Maybe
All
they're
right,
swim
so you
trunks.
can see that he's got these little conversation bubbles. So maybe he's telling stories about aliens and sea serpents and mermaids and unicorns. You know, things that most people don't see, right?
Yeah.
When his mom asked him what happened to the last slice of cake, he told her the truth. It was a ninja, cried Tim. First, the ninja crept into his house. Creep, creep. And then he kicked it into the air and ate one bite. Look, he's kicking that cake. And he ate the cake.
Would you believe that if you were his mother?
When his dad asked him where the hammer was, he told the truth. An astronaut landed in the yard and needed it to fix a spaceship. He's got your hammer. Sorry,
Would you
Dad.
believe that?
Would you believe it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
And when Grandpa asked him if he had done his homework, Tim told the truth. A giant squid ate my whole book bag while I was off buying some ice cream.
That would be hard to believe.
Because you need to do your homework.
Tim's parents were very, very upset with him for telling lies. And so they told him to go and rake up all the leaves in the yard and to think about what he's done. But the more he thought about it, the more he thought that, well, maybe he really should just lie.
Is that a good decision?
Then nobody would be mad at him.
Don't lie to the parents.
So the next time the pirate jumped out of the cupboard and drank all the tea straight from the pot, he, Tim, owed up to it. I did it. I drank it all. And the next time a sunburned crocodile landed on the roof, look at the pink crocodile, and accidentally broke the TV antenna, he confessed. Sorry, Mom and Dad, I did it. I broke the TV antenna. And the next time a time-traveling monkey appeared on the top of their TV and started throwing pencils at Grandpa while he was sleeping. Ow, ow, that's coming from Grandpa. Tim said it was all his fault. I did it. I threw the pencils at Grandpa.
I think that would be hard to believe. A time-traveling monkey wearing underpants.
But none of that helped. Tim's parents told him to go and water the vegetable garden and to think about all the bad things he had done. Right? He threw pencils at Grandpa. He broke the antenna. But did he really? Now, if he told the truth, he was in trouble. And if he lied, he was in trouble. So what could he do? He's watering the plants, and then he says, I have an idea.
Wait, do you have cameras?
What do you think he's going to do? So he found some paper and some stamps, and he wrote 6 letters.
Wonder who he's writing letters to.
Dear you, dear you, there is a party at my house tomorrow. There will be plenty of cake and hammers and my new book bag, buckets of tea, TV antennas, and pencils. Please come. Signed, me.
Who do you think he wrote that to?
The next day was Saturday. Dad was fixing the house, and Grandpa was reading the newspaper, and Mom was vacuuming. Then the doorbell rang. "Who could it be?" asked Grandpa. "I'll get it," said Tim.
Bing bong.
Who's gonna be there? There at the door stood a line of strange creatures. First there was the ninja,
That's the bad thing.
then the astronaut, the giant squid, a pirate, a crocodile who had recently recovered from being sunburned, and a time-traveling monkey.
What about the crocodile?
He's right here.
He recovered from his sunburn.
He's no
so now
longer
he's
pink.
green.
Yep, he's back to being green. Tim's parents could see that he had been trying to tell the truth from the beginning. They said sorry, and they promised to buy him 100 ice cream cones.
Oh my goodness.
As for the rest of them, Tim's parents were very upset. "Go and rake the leaves in the yard and think about what you've done," said
Aw.
his dad.
Look at them. They're all dejected and sad.
There they are. They're outside raking up the leaves. Well, the ninja's kicking the leaves. Pirate's got them in his hat. The astronaut's staking them on his flag. Looks like the squid's putting them in the bird bath.
They're trying.
When they had cleaned up the whole yard, there really was a party. And no one ate all the cake. No one took anything without asking. No one swallowed a book bag. No one drank all the tea. No one broke the antenna. And no one threw pencils. It was the best party Tim had ever had. The end. And he has 2 ice creams. All right, well, that was the story of The Boy Who Cried Ninja. We will see you again next week. Let's everybody say bye. Bye-bye.